This is vagishajan.com and you are listening to My Bestie Birds, written and performed by me, Vagisha Jain, and directed by Vishal Vashisht. We don't see sparrows in the cities anymore. They are almost or maybe completely extinct. These words from one of my friends made me think of the torture that we have done on all creatures, either big or small, either powerful than us or not. I felt more hurt for sparrows as these sparrows were a part of my cute, lovely childhood. These were the sparrows that have woven my childhood mornings with their music, tiny little games, and their small nests at different places in my small home. One such nest was just outside my room. Every morning, their chirping used to be my wake up alarm. My parents used to tell us that birds or sparrows wake up at 4 in the morning. Once, I stayed awake till 4 am to see if what my parents say was true or not. Lol, that's funny. But for me, that was quite disappointing as my birds didn't wake up at 4. I was taken aback as something my parents said wasn't true. You can imagine what my situation had been, whether to believe such facts that parents say or not. Well, my mind then concluded that the sparrows didn't wake up at 4 only on that morning. Perhaps other times they do. Obviously, doubting my parents would be disturbing my whole identity. So, the point is, my childhood was moving around those sparrows most of the time. I have seen how they used to get straw by straw to make that one nest. I have heard those sharp and eager voices of chicks waiting for food, fighting for food. I have seen how the mother sparrow used to feed her babies. I have seen the sparrow eggs in the nest and unfortunately the ones that fell on the ground. I have seen how one day nest becomes silent and again relives after a few days. You can also read what all sparrows taught me in my post Learning from Sparrows on my website. So it is how we were more attached to nature back then. We didn't consider it as a part of the world to get pictures clicked of that. Not science, but nature has told me to differentiate between a male sparrow and a female sparrow. I have seen some other things that I won't mention. It's a secret. After a quick flush of memories on that day, I decided to work to change them. I didn't know if I would be able to do something or not, but I wanted to give it a try. So the next day, I bought 2 earthen pots for rupees 200 and placed them on my balcony. I still remember the price as that's what it took to refurbish the little lives. I started keeping food and water for them. The very next day, I saw pigeons. That was a surprise for me as I never expected that something could bring a return that quickly. By the next week, I could see crows and 2 more species of sparrows. I have experimented with different fruits, loaves of bread, and even sweetbreads. And it was surprising to see that when I kept the cake, the birds finished that in an hour. So not only us, but they also have sweet tooth. Sorry, sweet beak. A glimpse from the birds in my balcony in my Gurgaon home you can again see on my website. On one Sunday, I thought to sleep for a little more while and didn't keep food for them. My thought stayed a thought only as my birds started literally shouting for food and woke me up. And then, that horrific day when I found an injured bird in my balcony. Initially, I couldn't understand what to do. I called a few avian veterans, but it was of no use. I couldn't do anything to save it. The utmost stillness I saw on that day was like never before that day. No bird came to my balcony for a few hours. Someone died and it hurt a lot. Such a great connection that birds share amongst themselves. However, I saw more and more birds on my balcony with time. Finally, I got the news that my company was shifting me to Delhi office, and as my last days of stay in Gurgaon were approaching, I saw around 20-25 sparrows. Yes, sparrows. Sparrows were not extinct in cities. We made them hide away. I was so happy to see them and that my efforts really counted. Anyhow, my last day at my place was really upsetting. I left the pots there, told the girl who came there to refill food and water. But one day that balcony would have again become silent. I only wonder for how many days the birds would have waited for me. Well, it is a cycle. Like them, we are also birds. I kept feeding birds at my new place, and the new places. I flew from Gurgaon to Delhi, but I continued my motive. When in Delhi, I kept the bird food on the terrace, but I had to discontinue it really soon as it was not my house and the landlords didn't like that. Really sad. But there are always options, ways, birds, and hunger. So I started keeping water and food for birds under a tree outside my office. I was hesitant initially about how people would think, but sometimes some things are more important than thoughts. Birds were happy at least. We all had fixed timings. Me for keeping their food and water, and they right after that. Birds are good to adapt to patterns faster than us. However, I had to fly again from Delhi back to my hometown Ludhiana during Corona Kal. I again left sufficient stock in my office and told my colleagues to put the food for the birds whenever the offices would open again. At home, my parents had kept the pots for birds' food and water for many years, but they had been filling both with only water. So I again started keeping the food for them. For birds? No, for lives of birds, insects, and squirrels. You can even watch some short clips and videos of birds at my home on my website. Thanks for listening to a production by vagishajan.com, written and performed by Vagisha Jain, directed by Vishal Vishisht.